just to start, we're going to rule out Juju, Ogletree, and Ryan Kelly. And with that, ready when you guys are.
Who's the last one, Ryan?
Yeah, Ryan Kelly. Yep.
Did Ryan have a setback or?
Yeah, he just didn't. The protocol he didn't pass. Yeah.
What kind of what kind of defensive front do you face when you go up against Tampa? Just the personnel they have. We talked about this a little bit the other day. But
Yeah.
Jonathan's talked about this too. Like you're going to see a lot of what you saw against New England, maybe.
Yeah, we'll see how they play. Obviously, every game's different. Bowles does a really good job, but a really good defensive front. It starts inside with 50. Vita Vea, he's a really good player. They're physical up front, so we got to match physicality. Feel good about our offensive line and where we're at. We'll go from there.
What was the decision to bring up Ronnie Harrison to the active roster, and what do you think he could bring to this team?
Yeah, no, he's been working hard. He's been doing a really good job. He flies around. He's got really good speed, good movement skills. So just excited about where he's at and the progress that he's made being in the defense since he's got here.
What kind of opportunity is this for EJ? I mean, I know he cares a lot about Shaq, but it's an opportunity for him just to play an extended amount and maybe get in the flow of the game.
Yeah, no, it's a great opportunity for him. He's been making plays for us this year. So excited, for his new opportunity to get some more time in there. But he's been progressing well all year. He's been making plays, like I said, and we're excited for him.
Has he grown in pass coverage in particular?
Yeah, I think you grow every time. The more reps you get, the more you're going to grow. I think that's the biggest teacher in this game is getting the repetitions, obviously along with the classroom stuff, but I'm excited where he's at.
Shane, you never get as much time to plan for an opponent in the first game other than coming off the bye. Is there a trick to getting back into football mode and game planning when you have a week off? Yeah,
I think the biggest thing is after a bye, mentally locking back in when you come off the bye and, knowing the task at hand, the goal at hand, going forward with your preparation and being consistent with it and making sure that we're on point and don't miss a beat coming off a bye. Starting fast will be big for us going into this game.
How valuable is the break in terms of just getting a chance, instead of game planning, to look at what you've done?
Oh, I think it's huge. I think it's huge doing the self-scout stuff, look at where you're at on all three sides of the ball is big. But it's also a good time for, rest and recover for those guys to get their bodies right. It's a long season. I think the bye came at a good time for us. Obviously, we got 7 left, but we're focused at 1 week at a time right now.
I know you guys probably do self-scout every week, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But with the bye week, is it just a chance because you don't have an opponent that week where you can kind of focus more on you?
Yeah, it's more of a deep dive self-scout. Obviously during the normal weeks you look at what you do, but obviously now you're really diving into the super details of it in a bye week is what goes into it.
Is it an advantage for you guys to be able to look at somebody who does things differently, like Bowles, for an extra week?
Yeah, no, it helps. I think no matter who it is, whoever you're playing, obviously it does, help, having that extra time to prepare for an opponent. But with anything, right, you got to go out and execute. That's the bottom line. We got to go and execute as a football team on Sunday.
When you have a late bye like this, I don't know, is there any opportunity to add stuff at this late in the season, or is it more just fine-tuning?
Yeah, no, you can add wrinkles. Obviously, during the bye, you always kind of look around at different things you're doing, things you can marry off. Obviously, whether it's week 10 or week 8, sometimes you get them in the middle of the season. I know some teams have them earlier in the season, but it is a good chance to marry some things up.
Shane, how have you seen Darryl Baker Jr. sort of grow since he, had the job, went to the sidelines, and then now he's got the job again?
Yeah, no, he's done a really good job bouncing back. I like where he's at. He's playing really good coverage. He's got good eyes right now, but really like where he's at.
Yeah, thanks from just a professional standpoint. I know people always say pros are pros, but what does that mean, just mentally, to kind of stay with it, even though you might not get what you want week to week?
Can you repeat the first part I didn't hear?
I guess talking about Darryl,
yeah.
How much does that take mentally to stay ready? I know people always talk about it, but just seeing that in real time as a coach, how much do you appreciate that?
Yeah, no, you got to be mentally tough in those situations, and that's what he was. And obviously he bounced back, and it's been awesome to see.